Hello, welcome again to Rehab Time with Jadel. Everyone wants loving relationships, but unfortunately, it's also our number one stress. So let's discuss, let's find how we can thrive better in relationships. You can follow me on all my social media platforms, the links are below in this video. And you could also subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you can get a first-hand notification of all the videos that I put up. So somebody asked me how she can rekindle spark, what we call spark, in a relationship, in her relationship, and I felt, why not I do a video of why we lose spark in a relationship, then I will tell us how to rekindle that spark. So this video is to tell us how we lose spark, or what are the things that makes the spark to go away in a relationship, and I'll be back shortly. The spark in relationship has to do with that tingling feeling you have when you start liking someone, or when you just start going out with someone, or that safety, that caution you have when you feel loved by somebody else. And we lose the spark along the way in the relationship. We make a mistake to think that spark is just automatically going to always be there, but it's not. So that is why we will have to create and keep recreating the spark. But then there's something we do, there are things we do that make us to lose the spark in relationship, and that's what I want to tell you about today. So the first thing of why we lose spark, or what are the things that make us to lose spark in relationship, is that we get over familiarity. We just feel, I know this person, this is how the person is definitely going to behave, so why should I waste my time trying to make the person behave better? Or forget about him, this is how he's going to behave. Or forget about him, I know him, this is the way he's going to do. So that over familiarity bridges that gap, that wanting to know more about the person, wanting to make sure that the person behaves in a different way if you also change your own attitude towards the person. And then before you know it, the spark is being lost in the relationship. There's nothing you're looking forward to. You just say, I know this person, this is how the person is going to behave, so there's no any problem with that. So you must watch that. Over familiarity makes us to lose spark in our relationship. The second thing that makes us to lose spark in relationship is when we pile up unresolved issues. We just keep piling them up. So the person does this to you today and you're like, I can take it, no problem, it's not a serious big deal. Then the person does it again another day, or does something else again, and you're like, forget about it. Or you talk to the person and the person doesn't necessarily see anything wrong with it, but then the person just apologizes blankly, and then you're like, okay, it's fine, and you know deep within you it's not fine. I've told people severally that if you don't resolve issues in your relationship, this piling up of issues, it makes your heart go tired. It makes you get tired of the relationship. It makes you feel like, I don't want to stress myself. And the truth is that when you don't stress yourself about your relationship, you're losing the spark, you're losing the relationship. So you should be concerned about stressing yourself to make things work in your relationship, not just leaving things to go by. If there's an issue, tackle the issue, because unresolved issues makes you to lose the spark in your relationship, or makes the relationship tiring, and then you just feel, let it just go. The third thing that I will say that makes people lose spark in their relationship is distance. Okay, some people start relationships and they're in the same place, they're in the same vicinity, so they do almost everything they do together, and then suddenly there's a distance, there's a gap. Some people get overwhelmed, they don't know how to tackle it. I'm going to do a video soon of how to tackle long distance relationships, and I know it's going to help you. So, but then for now, distance loses that spark, brings about we losing the spark in the relationship. So you have to find a way to tackle your differences when there's a distance. So the fourth thing that makes us to lose spark in the relationship is micro cheating. Some people are wondering which one is cheating and which one is micro cheating. So now micro cheating are those small, relatively small acts of emotional infidelity that we do in a relationship with someone outside our relationship, somebody we're not in a relationship with, and that's micro cheating. And people in relationship do this a lot, and it makes you lose spark in your own relationship. Now when we talk of emotional infidelity, it could be maybe you texting somebody else about deeper issues that are concerned, or that is bothering you, you tell it to somebody else, not with the person you are supposed to be in a relationship with. It's micro cheating, and it makes you lose spark in your own relationship. Because when you're in a relationship, your partner is supposed to be your best friend. But when you now have somebody else that caters to your emotional need or your financial need, you're micro cheating. And when you do this, you lose spark in your own current relationship. So micro cheating, as I've said, will make you lose spark in a relationship. And micro cheating includes things like maybe just putting on social media that you're not in any relationship, or you're in a relationship but they're still seeing you in some dating sites. It's not too common here in Nigeria, but it happens. Or maybe you put on your profile on Facebook single, and to you you're like, that's just Facebook, it's not in real life. In real life I know I'm going out with you, but then on Facebook you put that you're single. If you don't want to make your relationship known, then just leave it at that. You must not put single on your relationship. Or you put some things on your status, and people do this a lot in relationship. You put some things on your status that makes it look like as if your relationship is not good enough, or you're finding so much difficult in your relationship. And then when somebody asks you, you're like, no, don't bother. And then the person goes further, and then you start sharing these things that you're supposed to share with your spouse. And it goes back to unresolved issues. Just resolve it with your spouse. Just talk to the person and don't micro cheat, because micro cheat will make you lose spark in your relationship. Now, the fifth thing and the last thing that makes us lose spark in our relationship is lack of affection or reduced affection. I tell guys a lot, you people come up so strongly, you're buying gifts, you're bringing flowers, you're sending text messages, you're calling at the beginning of the relationship, and then suddenly in the middle of the relationship, just 1 year or just even 6 months down the line, you stop doing all these things. But how now? The feeling I had for you at the beginning is definitely going to get reduced. So this spark starts drifting away. Or ladies, you just keep expecting. At the beginning of the relationship, maybe the guy saw you as this respectful girl, you two are giving him some things, you buy him gifts too, you call him a lot, but suddenly you now stop. You say he should be doing the calling, or he should be doing the texting. Any form of reduced affection will make you lose spark in your relationship. And the thing is that people are always waiting for something big to show affection. You have to show affection daily. It has to be a journey. It has to be simple steps. It's not like something that is a milestone. It's not a sprint race. It's marathon. Do it gradually till you get to the finish line. And if you don't get to the finish line yet, don't stop. So lack of affection or reduced affection will make you lose spark in your relationship. So let me know, did you learn anything today? Leave it in the comment section. I will come back with my next video to tell you how to rekindle spark in your relationship. Bye bye.